You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's Mistresses After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Mistresses After Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Thing is for doing, and we're doing the after show for the Mistresses, the finale. Or as I like to call it, oh my god, cliffhangers.
I'm going crazy.
Holy cliffhangers.
It's like the song says, anything can happen. We still have no answers.
And everything did happen. All right, we've got a lot to talk about. First off, I'm Jeff Masters. Joining me is...
I'm Jessica Carroll.
I'm Tess Nielsen.
And we've got Naz calling in a little bit. But first off, what do we think? We finally discovered that it's Dom's baby. Who called it? Was it Tess?
I don't remember. Who was that, you guys?
I'll take it. I'll take credit. It was me. I did
Totally
everything.
I was always Team Harry.
I know. I think Tess was team both, baby daddy. I don't know, when the car...
There's still time for that.
But Harry came around. He was still, you're my love. What was that?
I know.
That was surprising.
I still love him. I'm still Team Harry.
But so they dragged out the whole who's the baby daddy the whole season, and we finally find out, and then she now has to make a choice on who she will choose.
If she's alive.
She looked rough.
I have to say, the makeup the entire season has been okay, but they did a phenomenal job at makeup to make her, I could barely even look at her.
Yeah.
Like, serious
It looks like
goosebumps.
Chris Brown was in her dressing room with her. Before
Oh.
that
It wasn't makeup.
real.
Tess is right. That sounds like a prediction to me. Okay, save it, Tess. I was very surprised. I thought that was out of left field that all season Dom's pursuing her. Harry's like, no, I don't want anything to do with you. And then they're both like, I'm madly in love with you and I will do what it takes.
Do you think when Harry called her to wish her happy birthday, he had already opened it or no?
What do you think, Tess?
Yeah.
You do?
Because that's when he said, you need to start taking care of your own hospital bills. Why would the baby daddy say that? He wouldn't be so cruel to say that. If he opened it and thought it was his, or even if it was still up in the air, why would he say it's on you to take care of your hospital bills?
Maybe, no, yeah. I mean,
And
it
he
makes
sounded
sense.
so bitter.
He's been better the last couple episodes.
Can I throw it out there, though, that I'm sorry to be such a cynic, but there's still that looming his restaurant's going into bankruptcy thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
But
sorry.
Savannah did write that big check last episode for 25 grand. So, that can't hurt things.
Right.
I don't know.
Keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know business of restaurants and how in debt they are, but I just think if a restaurant is on the verge of not bankruptcy, but on the verge of closing, I don't know how much 25 grand is going to help, to be honest.
It doesn't sound like that much.
Yeah, that sounds like a weekend's worth.
Well, the entire season, I thought he was doing great with his restaurant. And then that kind of popped up, but they didn't even mention it this episode.
Right, of course. Except for he's bagging produce to bring to the restaurant, not for a new job.
I don't know if he opened it at that time because he still was helping Savvy and he's kind of talked like that the entire time to her. So I don't know.
I would think if he had opened it for that, it would be a lot more different than the conversation we saw. It would be even less niceties. He even said happy birthday.
I know.
That was not much of a happy birthday.
From a possible ex-husband, I'll take it.
I think he opened it while he was drinking. That's my bet.
Okay, that's interesting.
That's what I wanted to.
I was shocked by how lucid Savannah was, though. She obviously looked terribly beaten up. Yeah. She's black and blue all over. She was brought out of surgery, and she's like, hey, girls, how's my hair?
Right.
I needed her eyes to be closed a little bit more.
And she was probably severely drugged up.
Yeah.
She's just like, hey, girls.
When you're fading out of your amnesia, it takes a little bit longer.
Right, and you say crazy things. You're not all there. Let's just say that.
Yeah, and you're wondering about your baby.
Right.
they mentioned the baby once. I was like, how is the baby? Is it okay? Are we sure it's okay? You know? I don't know. That's some weird stuff.
Well, she didn't stay conscious for long.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Cliffhanger.
Do you guys, I loved
Crazy.
how it was just that one cute little baby who was like, made her realize, I need to know who the dad is.
Yes.
Just that, seeing that little cute child jump into the dad's arms, she had an epiphany. I mean, she should have had that epiphany so long ago.
That's what I was wondering. Why do you guys think it took her so long?
I have no idea.
Because they needed us to watch for 13 episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I felt.
Thank God it wasn't a full 20.
Gosh.
Right, we would have waited till the end.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for Joss because, yes, she screwed up, but she didn't really screw up. She never opened the envelope. She got drunk one night. She did tell Harry that she had the envelope, and she told Harry, listen, if you want to know who the father is, you need to find it on your own time and your own way. Well, he went to the doctor's office. They wouldn't give it to him, so he found his own way and stole the envelope.
I know.
You know, it makes sense, and Joss was kind of handed that by Savvy.
And I don't think she did wrong.
She didn't do wrong at all.
No. Just Savannah had this massive aha moment of, oh my God, I need to find out who it is. And all I could think about was, duh.
Right.
What took you so long?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You should have opened it right then and there.
Do I hear something in the headphones? Has Naz joined us?
Yes, it's me.
Oh my God. Hi, Naz.
Oh, I missed you guys. You guys, this is insane. They have to have a season 2. Like, they don't have an option. This
I
is
know.
insane.
That's what I said. I said this is like, and making a season 2 mandatory.
I mean, cliffhangers for all 4 of the girls.
This is crazy. Is Tess so happy that Dom was the dad?
We couldn't remember who was predicting that. Was that me?
Yeah.
Tess
You
has
were
been Team
always
Dom all
Team
season.
Dom.
I was saying that we still have time for it to be
I
twins.
just want to start. What happened?
We still have time for it to be twins.
It could be friends.
Yeah.
I know. I was so happy it wasn't twins. Can we just talk about whenever I order a drink from a bar, I'm still pulling an Elizabeth Gray when they ask me how I want my vodka and saying in my hand. Because that was amazing.
I think that was the best line of the season.
Yeah.
She is amazing. I think she's my favorite mistress, and she's not even a mistress. She's amazing, that woman.
That's because she's crazy.
And then I liked how she was like, do you want another one? No, honey. This one's for you.
Wait, so do we think that Karen got shot?
No.
I don't know.
We don't.
I think it's Sam.
That was my prediction from last time. I'd say Sam, just because.
I don't know. Who do you think gets shot?
I think it's Sam, too. I think
Yeah.
Sam gets in the way of Karen. That was my prediction last week.
Because I don't think Sam would kill his mom. He wouldn't kill Karen. We know that, his lover. And so I think Sam
But
went
I don't think
bye-bye.
anybody would kill anybody in that little threesome. So I think it had to have been an accident.
Yeah.
I feel like Elizabeth would kill Karen because she brought the gun to her house.
Oh, I forgot
But
about that.
Karen, the last thing we saw was Karen.
Yes, I forgot.
What?
My bad.
The last thing we saw was Karen screaming, "No, Sam!"
Yeah. I don't know.
Karen is such a hot mess. That poor woman. Like, I feel so bad for hating on her now. She's the worst. Like,
Oh,
It's
Who
scripted.
calls
It's
911
fine.
and doesn't put it on mute?
I know. It's one extra button.
well, you don't want to mute your end.
No, it mutes the. Oh.
No, yeah.
Darn it, Naz.
Well, okay,
Tess!
turn down the volume. Okay, turn down the volume then.
Yeah, something.
wait, am I muted? Wait,
No.
what?
No, Naz.
No. Okay,
can
Naz,
hear you.
what do you think about the whole like love triangle that they brought back for Savannah? Who do you think she chooses?
Okay, I love that Harry was like, I choose you because true love prevails, and I'm sure every, like, woman in the world is like, oh my God, Harry's amazing. But the fact that Dom comes in and he's like, I love you, and then they just pretty much kill her at the end because we have no idea if she's going to survive or not. I'm like, all right, I probably should have took a Xanax before watching this episode.
Seriously,
But,
where was our wine?
I don't know. I liked it because it was realistic. And you know how sometimes the show gives, like, especially with Karen, such unrealistic, like, situations. I feel like it was realistic. Like, Harry finally came to his senses. You know, it's Dom's, but he likes her.
Yeah,
but
totally.
Dom really does love her, so it's time to pick. But, oh, shit, she might not even survive, or the baby might not survive, you know?
Yeah, I was so happy to see Savannah say, like, it's about, like, the child's future and he needs a father. And, like, no offense, but, like, he needs, like, his own father since he's still in the picture.
Right.
Yeah, but it's so sad that she had to go to Palm Springs and see a kid in a little pool to realize.
That's what I was saying.
And it's sad that she had to leave her hotel early. Hope she got her money back. What?
Shitty birthday.
I know, she's like, I need to get back to LA. It's like, all right, bro, we're in Palm Springs. Like, pump the brakes.
I know. That car crash, though, the door, that was nasty.
Bad.
Ugh.
But come on, who pulls over on the shoulder of a highway?
She's such a great actress. This is like one of the best episodes. I feel like I've seen her act like ever.
Totally.
I thought
Alyssa
I
Milano.
thought Joss was great.
You know
She
what?
looked real.
I 100% agree.
Yeah,
Every
because
week,
Joss,
Joss wins
nothing
me
really
over.
happened to Joss, I feel like, but
Right.
you know, like
She
she
cried her
really
eyes
does
out
love
the
her
whole
sister, and I felt that, you know, like if she does lose Savvy, like the world could really end for her, you know, because she is like a
Yeah.
fragile like character.
And I think for like the stereotypically slutty like younger sister storyline, like they've given her a lot of great stuff, and like she's showing like what a great actress she is.
Yeah. I think
She really is a really good actress.
Yeah.
She's got to be average. She's got to be, I don't want to say everybody's, but she's got to be a lot of people's favorites. I mean, she's definitely I think she's my favorite. I know she's your favorite.
She's my girl crush.
For the girls. I love Joss. Everybody loves, you know, little free-spirited.
Well, I love that you guys are bringing up favorites now, because someone that I didn't care for really, like, or I just didn't like love that much is April, and she's my favorite after the season finale, because her situation I feel like was so like empowering. You know, like she like tells Paul to go back, and she breaks up with Richard and like chooses Lucy, and like now it's just her and Lucy again. And I feel like she went through so much.
Totally.
You know what I mean? And she like didn't pull a Carrie Bradshaw and go back to Big. You know, like she really like is like, no, like these people are like bad. You know, and like I don't want to surround myself with Paul, and like I obviously don't care about Richard that much, so I'm not going to string him along. You know.
And after getting the phone call from Miranda, that was probably the realization, just to know that Paul, bottom line, is not a good father. He left his daughter. He left his son.
But there's so many women that I feel like that would still like stay with him.
Yeah, because
you know?
they're like, oh, well, I won this time now. Like, I'm going to take him back because this time I win. But it's like, no, like, none of you win.
And I loved how Paul just walked into that room like, oh, hey, guys, I'm here. Not like an explanation, like why you've been dead for 3 years. I mean, like
yeah,
the girls
I kind of needed
knew,
like a like look
shame.
of shock on everyone's face, like especially Harry. I don't know. All right,
Harry's so hot. Like, he better be in season 2, and there better be a season 2. Like, there's so many unanswered questions. Like, this is, if you guys, I pulled up Twitter, and so many people want a season 2.
Season 2.
Absolutely. All right, well, we got a lot to talk about, but thank you for calling in, Naz. I know it's late your time.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty late, but I miss you guys so much. I love doing the show with you guys.
In, Naz.
So sad.
See you next
we'll
season.
talk to you later. Thank you. Oh, Naz, we miss you. This empty space.
That could be Naz.
I know. So, speaking of Karen, I like all the Liz of the Gray storyline stuff. I was just wondering the whole time. So we learned that like Liz Gray's crazy. I'm wondering like why this was never brought up, ever.
What about
that? She's like a psychotic,
cray-cray.
And like it seemed like public knowledge.
Okay, we all knew she was cray-cray. She acted like a good girl to Karen on her side. Then she stabs her in the back, and then she confesses. Well, first of all, Sam just like comes out and is like, "Well, how come Karen slept with me then?"
Yeah.
Hello. Probably shouldn't be telling your
are you
mom
trying
that.
to get her killed?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right. No, I feel like we knew that she was crazy, but we didn't know she was like medically like psychotic. It was like pills.
We thought
crazy.
she was smart. Yeah, we thought she was like smart, conniving, pills crazy, like.
Yeah, it turns out she's like undiagnosed bipolar disorder.
Right.
Or something.
I don't know. I just, I love that scene between Karen and like psychiatrist, because I was like, yeah, you need to see one, thank you. And then, I don't know, I needed like someone during the court scenes to be like, oh, by the way, she's batshit crazy.
Yeah, she's on this med and.
Yeah, so I thought that was a little delayed. personally.
Right.
I don't know. So, let's talk about AFTERBUZZ because
Wait.
let me work on
What
my
do you-
segue. What?
What do you think, before we talk about AFTERBUZZ, because we all want to talk about AFTERBUZZ, what do you guys think about how when she confessed to Karen in front of Sam that the father said Karen's name before he passed?
I was shocked.
Really, I'm not surprised that I kind of figured it happened. You
And,
know,
well,
surprised she said that.
Karen's name, and then that's why she killed him.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm
of course,
surprised about.
right? Really? You were surprised by that?
Yes, I thought that was a huge plot
figured.
twist.
Oh, I figured.
You thought that Liz Gregg killed him the whole time?
Yeah,
I thought that she killed him the whole time, or at least like gave him the pills and whatever. But I didn't think that she knew. I didn't think that he actually looked at her and was like, "Karen, I love you," or whatever he said, because it seemed
said I want
like
Karen or
she knew about the affair, but not blatantly like he said her name.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I figured that, you know, obviously Karen got him the morphine, the really high-powered morphine. He had it. They both her and Mrs. Gray knew that she was the one who gave it to him, and Mrs. Gray is the one who ended up killing him. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not surprised at all because that was part of his original plan, was to have Karen kill him. Basically.
I didn't think it was murder the whole time, but I thought that it was like
Is
maybe
it really murder?
like she was like helping him like to do that choice. But the way
Yeah.
that they made it seem in this episode was that it wasn't his choice at
I mean,
the time.
what a crime. You're killing a
murder.
guy
Yeah.
like 3 days early or something, right?
Okay, Tess.
I don't know. I don't feel too bad. I just feel
We've got
bad.
that on
he didn't,
tape.
He didn't go out. He didn't go out in like the way he would have chosen. Then again, he was cheating on his wife, so that's what you get.
Oh, really? There's gonna be a lot more deaths on the show.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. That's crazy. And know who else is crazy? The characters of Adventures of Serial Buddies.
Yes.
Our co-creators, Maria Menounos and Kevin Arnagaro, wrote, directed, produced, everything. They didn't direct it. But they did everything for this hilarious comedy. It's Dexter meets Dumb and Dumber, meets Breaking Bad, meets Fun,
A great
the band.
film, bottom line.
It is so funny. You've heard us talk every week, and oh my God, we're still raving about it. It's that good. And when you buy that on iTunes or serialbuddies.com, you help to support our beautiful studios.
So check it out and push
I
that
know.
buy button.
No buffering,
Hilarious.
no
You
commercials.
guys watch
Just do it. $4.99. Oh my God, piece of cake. Done.
Done.
Done. No else is done. April and all of her boyfriends. Done. Done. Done.
Bye, Richard. Bye, Paul.
I thought when she was saying goodbye to Paul and that she like, oh, I let all my boyfriends go. In my head, I was like, if she hadn't have let go of Richard already, she would be like so happy to be with him again. You know?
I know, but deep down inside, she just liked having him there, but I don't think it was a real connection to actually Richard.
I disagree. I love them together and I love their chemistry.
Oh, see, for some reason, I never saw the chemistry between the two of them. I loved Richard.
Really?
I loved April, but the two of them, it was more of like, it was more a comfort and having each other's
interesting.
back because they were both in the same type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, raising a daughter, single parent.
Yeah.
So they were relatable to each other, but I never saw the chemistry.
Oh, funny. See, I saw like the getting to know you chemistry of like, oh, what do I say? Oh, there's an awkward pause, but it's cute because we like each other and we want to like each other. And I thought that was cute. Maybe like you saw it like happening too long, like they needed to get past that.
And like, if you really feel a connection with someone, it might be awkward the first date, second date. After that, it goes away.
Yeah, there's like passion that makes up for it, and it's like you guys don't have enough time to
Right,
talk to
you
be
just
awkward.
connect to the person, and you become a goofball in front of them.
Yeah.
They never. The wall was always there.
That's
and the
so
only
funny.
way the wall was gone is if they wanted each other's advice or
That's true.
right.
Yeah.
That's very true. I think also on April's behalf, like if I was in her situation, obviously we all want Paul kicked to the curb. But But as far as Richard, I mean, I can understand her, like, just not wanting to have to explain it. Like, she has so much drama that she has to keep on explaining to this guy that she really knows is a good guy, and she probably feels bad every time, like, some stupid drama's happening.
And it wasn't her fault.
We're going back and forth. Yeah, but, like, you know, gosh, sometimes when you have drama in your life, you just want to keep it to yourself.
And
I
also,
see that.
you don't want drama in your life, bottom line. And especially for Lucy, I think she did the right thing because Lucy sat there and said, Mom, you're choosing Richard over me. And so even taking in Richard, she probably felt like she was disappointing Lucy. And then having to bring Lucy's dead father back, now she just has both of those off her chest, and she can really just spend time with Lucy.
But I feel like your 7-year-old daughter's not gonna like any guy you bring home, and so this is an amazing one, like that she loves the like daughter of. Like, let her get used to the idea and don't break it off just because of that.
Right.
It's just like something that's different and uncomfortable.
And then it's like sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that's okay. I was just gonna say, did I miss something? Because April never actually told Lucy about Richard or about Paul, did she?
No.
I thought they did.
I don't remember it actually happening.
I don't think so.
I'm just surprised it never did happen.
Because remember, she thought Paul kidnapped Lucy
Right.
from school, and then that whole drama. But I don't think that
Because they went to the Six Flags together, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was like as a couple. I could be wrong.
That was Richard.
that was Richard. She never told Lucy about Paul.
Oh,
That was
no, she
Richard
didn't
and
tell
his
Papa.
daughter.
Oh no, definitely didn't.
Well, there's another next season thing.
Because is it right for Lucy not to know that her father's still alive?
I mean, this is such a big thing. Like, she has to know at some point. So how long are you going to delay it before you tell her,
I don't
basically?
know.
How much do you want to fill the trade?
I feel like we have that debate every week. I feel like we can't solve it. And I feel like there's not going to be a solution.
Yeah.
But the whole time I was just thinking about how could he do this to his son, to Miranda's child? You know, yeah, you're saying you're so upset about leaving Lucy, but what about this young boy?
Right, now you've left them both.
Yeah.
And you're not going to have them both now.
Yeah, I thought that was so bizarre that he before the show happened, made the choice to leave Lucy and April for Miranda and new son, and yet now he's going back because he can't live without them. Okay, well, what about that family?
Right. Buddy, you can't have it all.
Yeah, it's just, I thought that was so weird. The grass is always greener, baby. I don't know.
You always want what you can't have. Come on, buddy.
I know. So that's, I don't know. They haven't announced the next season yet. It's supposedly very close and in the making. And we
really
should
hope
know by the end
so.
of this month, September. But I know that I was doing research before, and the show did not perform as amazingly as I thought, but it did very solid.
And I think it did very solid because everybody loved Sex and the City. I seriously still watch the episodes to this day, even though I've seen every single one about 3 times.
Yeah.
And Desperate Housewives is now gone. So people are still craving shows like that, and Mistresses provides what people are wanting.
I agree. It fills that void of TV.
Right. And
It's drama, it's pretty people, and it's fairly easy to follow.
right.
Right.
To be honest.
And there's a lesbian relationship in it. What else
What
could you ask
more
for?
could you ask for?
And hot guys like Harry. And Dom. And
Whatever your flavor.
Yeah, I feel like every network sees something successful on another TV channel, and they're like, "Oh, we need our Desperate
Yeah.
Housewives. We need our Modern Family," and they're like, "Oh, this is it."
Right.
Not Modern Family, Desperate Housewives. But yeah, hopefully there'll be a season 2. What do you guys think? Predictions? You guys want to do that?
This finale is making my head go crazy.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I like that light cue.
Ooh, spooky.
So I predict that both Karen and Savannah die. And I'm kidding, totally kidding.
And there's no season 2. because
Everyone
everyone's
dies.
died.
New cast. I predict that Savannah makes it out alive, and I think she's gonna pick Dom, and Harry just phases out. I think she's gonna make that choice for the child. You guys are giving me death stares.
I disagree. I think Savannah lives. I think she lives for sure. The baby lives. And I think they work out a situation so Dom can still be in the child's life, but I think she goes back to Harry.
Really?
In her heart, when before she was like, oh, can I tell you a secret? I think when I really wanted the daddy to be, I just thought at that moment she was going to say Harry.
Oh, really?
That was my gut instinct. And so I think she is going to go back to Harry because they are truly in love. But I think she's going to keep the child still with Dom.
So then that, just by picking Harry though, it creates a massive dimension in the relationship of Dom. Because he will never leave their quote unquote like relationship because he's the baby dad, he's the father of the child, parental rights, whatever. I don't think Harry could deal with that forever.
I don't know.
He'll never leave his life. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Tess, tiebreaker.
All right. Sam's the dead one.
Wait. First off, tiebreaker.
Team, are we
And the
on?
I just want to get that out of the way. That's all for that.
She just
Savvy.
You're so excited
No,
to
I'm just
kill
saying.
him off.
No, I'm just, yeah, so Sam's dead. And then Savvy, I think, is going to live. And I think her baby's going to live. But I still think that there's going to be a second baby that they're going to find. And I think, like,
She's still on this twin thing.
Yo, you guys wait. And then I think that, like, seriously, at least the first 3 or 4 episodes of next season are still going to be in the hospital. Like, her recovering. And possibly even an early labor.
Okay.
Because of the trauma.
Okay.
That's it.
Right here, right now, though, there's, as of today, there's one
Is she
baby.
gonna pick Harry or is she gonna pick Dom?
Dom to raise.
I think she's gonna be with Harry, but dabble for a while and just keep getting the affection.
you're
of
saying Harry?
Dom's.
So you think she ends up with Harry and Dom's
I think
baby?
she'll hang out with Harry for a while this next season.
Okay, if she has to pick one guy.
Well, is she
To
like
raise
gets
her
happily,
and Dom's
happily,
baby.
happily
She
ever
has
after?
to bring at least one guy back into her house to help raise this baby.
Yeah, I think
Harry
that'll
or-
mainly be Harry.
Okay.
I'm not
You're
saying
a
happily ever
politician.
after.
Look at that
though.
wraparound answer. Are you kidding me?
No, I mean it's a soap opera drama. How's she gonna stay with one person happily ever after?
All right, guys, this has been so much fun. The season's over, but we're going to be continuing the conversation on social media. You can find me on Twitter at JeffMasters1. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, Flickr, YouTube, and Xtube. Guys?
I'm Jessica Carroll, and I will be crossing my fingers for season 2. I'll be right here. You can find me at JessXOXO Carroll.
I'm Tess Nielsen. You can find me at I am Miss Tess on Twitter _after the eye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.